They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mar Anamra Benarie Bala! A Taash Martarost! A Sitarala! Kunto!
Wait.
Yunasi Beshidan.
What?
Tarala!
The Qun is garbage?
Come on!
I think I'm more like Taash breathing fire. Cool as fucking shit, right? That's cool. We should probably talk about how, I mean, I have speculated in the past on stream, not in the Let's Plays for DAI, but I think we've all talked about it on stream numerous times, about how Qunari are more than likely like a hybrid of dragon and elf or something like that, which is actually kind of cool and would love to see more of that. So this is kind of cool that we're potentially seeing that here. But the Antam saying that the Qun is garbage. I am not computing, because then you wouldn't be the Antam, you'd be Talvishoth. Like, you can't be Antam and think that the Qun is, you know what I mean? Like, we have words for it in the lore. This is Talvishoth. This isn't the Antam anymore. Like, officially, if that's how they feel, they are Talvishoth. And this is where I love it that like it's like the little things that drive my brain insane. I can't be the only one like this where it's like it's a one thing. It's like one thing that's driving your brain crazy. And it's interesting too that it said that like Taash was speaking in Quinlat. So like you used the word Quinlat there, but in the codex entry we had read, you said not Quinlat. You had said Qunari language, so it's just weird, you know? Okay, here. Now this. Girl! That. Oh, wait. Am I gonna make it to you? No, I didn't make it! Ah! Little Rook! No! I keep hitting R. If you knew how often I was hitting R right now, you would laugh. Okay. Okay. I gotta get hit. This should heal me. Yeah, it did. Okay. Thank you. This is such a weird fight. I know! There's no health potions either. Okay. Okay. Girl! Oh god! I know I'm hit! I got nobody else that can save me and there's no more health potions. Heal me! I need to not die! Oh god, this fight. What is this fight? Okay. There's a lot of fire. Okay, that guy's almost dead. I got two guys almost dead. I'm not saving anything for anyone, because right now we're saving not... Everybody's got us a range. There's no cover! Can that line be removed from the game?
Covenant range!
I am literally playing like just with this. Okay. I just want not that. Can I get them over here? Can I get you all to follow me here? No, it went too soon! Fudge. Okay. Okay, Okay. Okay. One down. Two left. Two. Okay. I can't. It's not really a sniper. There is no sniper. There are no snipers in this game. We don't have guns. We have archers. I didn't mean to use Taash in that way.
Watch the right side.
I'm not used to Taash. Nope. Nope. We are not chancing this. He's staggered. Staggered. Heal. Staggered heals. Thank you. Okay.
Take them down.
Done. I did it. Somebody call my mom to tell her I did it.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Okay.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed. Might just fly off, or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I'm accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
That's, yeah, would make sense actually.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Taash and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
The who? The who? The dragon who?
Wonderfully done, Taash. While you played with the big scary dragon,
Isabella?
we used the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Is that magical?
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatash. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
I'm kind of confused as to who this is, but I mean, we came here to get Taash, so how is that a surprise?
Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
I really need confirmation as to whether or not Taash grew up in the Qun. Like, I feel like it's not very clear at this point whether or not Taash is from, like, a completely separate, like, it just grew up outside of it all this other stuff, and, like, knows some of it, but, like, never touched the Qun, because if you're unaware, in the Qun, you don't have parents. The Tamasaran basically pick who are kind of like they watch the children, raise the children, rear the children, if you will, but they basically pick, you know, 2 Canary to make more Canary babies. Like they'll pair up whoever they want. Those Canary make the babies, and then the babies get sent to the Tamasaran. So the Krem joked numerous times about, or at least once, maybe twice, I think more, about the fact that like Bull never knew who his mother was, kind of thing. Like, so that's what put the Tevinter one up on the Canary, right? Like that was the line. So Bull, like you don't have parents under the Qun. That is part of it. So the fact that Taash here has a mama is interesting, because I'd love to see a Canary relationship from that perspective, yes. But I do think it's a bit of a miss here that for the veterans of the Dragon Age lore, that we don't have a clear cut right at this moment. All Taash had to say was like, because like, you know, in the beginning when you asked about like, are you part of the Qun, and Taash was like, no, I'm not with the Qun, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't clear if Taash was just saying, I've never been part of the Qun, I never grew up in the Qun, or if Taash was saying, like, I left it, so I'm not part of it, kind of thing. And so I feel like that's one of the things I'm noticing, is that some of the writing is really, really, really good in this game, and other writing is lacking some nuance or just some easy clarifications that I think would make people less frustrated. I've had several comments where people have mentioned like they're rewriting the lore, this and that, and it's like they might not be. It just might be the fact that we're not getting clarification early enough to make people understand like, no, it's not that Taash is from the Qun and then has a mother, which is retconning stuff. It's just that Taash never grew up in the Qun. Like Tash's mother was Tal Vashoth and left and stuff like that. I mean, maybe this will happen further in, even in this particular conversation, but I do feel like it's worth at least talking about now, because I can understand the frustration from veterans of this series. And seeing why that would feel like a retcon right now, especially given the Canary, like how dense the Canary lore is for the like this series already. So yeah, I do wish that was something that was very clarified. Like all Taash had to do with that initial meeting was go, yeah, I was never part of the Qun. I never grew up in the Qun. I'm like was raised outside of it or something like that. So then that way, like boom, you know, having a mama makes sense. If that hopefully that made sense in all that I was mentioning.
Nope. Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Taash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
She just kind of ran over you, huh?
She strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
it is.
What?
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Okay. So I think we are now officially full up. Like we got everybody, which is great. Kind of interesting that Lucanus didn't sit in on that conversation because he was like with us. Oh my god, my creepy
The
skellies.
Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Qunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
I mean, it kind of sort of has been a war this whole time, right? Like, given everything that we're going through, it's reassuring.
So instead of one giant fight, we have a lot of smaller ones. I bet that won't make things any easier.
The gods have made bargains with the worst people in Thedas, offered them all power. And it's not as though the Antam or Venatori will care about the price.
They never do.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies, like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Dea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka.
Yeah?
Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
It would definitely involve the gods. Any specifics?
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Oh, good. Good. When Grey Wardens don't want you to panic, that's when you panic. How's the first warden?
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Good.
Gillinane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, welcome home.
You're back.
Yeah, I am.
It's good to have you back.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Taash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed. Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time.
I'm having a hard time with the fact that Nev is trying to guilt trip me into the fact that I helped Treviso that had no army, no nothing except for the crows, when Minrathous had the Venatori, all the Magisters, the Shadow Dragons, and just like the normal Tevinter army and stuff like that to fight the dragon. Like I'm sorry. Like this just, it seems like unnecessary guilt tripping, just for the sake of having some drama in it. And like, I get it. You would pick, and like, because I have heard, spoiler, by the way, for romances in the future, if you don't want to hear, just come back in like a few seconds. But I have heard that if you pick like Lucanus's city, then Nev's romance is cut off from you and vice versa. I mean, I haven't seen it confirmed or heard it confirmed, but that's what word on the street is. So the fact that now this decision is tied into that makes it so people more than likely, if they're going to romance one or the other, aren't going to make these decisions based off of role-playing reasons. It's going to be based off of who you want to romance, which is, it you know, then it's not a compelling reason. It's not a good pick one. Like, I've heard some people jokingly call this another, like, Vermeer situation from ME1. And yeah, this, like, kind of feels like it. Like, there was time to do both. There was time to go help the scouts and then also, like, get to the bomb kind of thing. Like, you can't tell me that there wasn't. So this is what or like in MEA the Drac Scout versus the Solarian Pathfinder situation. Like this is another one of those forcing you into a dramatic situation that isn't really, doesn't feel like for role playing purposes it's gonna have a good enough reason to like pick one versus the other, or to like force you down a new you know what I mean? Like this just, it feels weird. This feels weird and it feels forced, and I hate feeling guilt tripped into helping the city that had no army to speak of when we know how powerful Tevinter is. Like we've been told the whole time, Tevinter conquered lands, Tevinter did this, Tevinter did that, Tevinter has a big army, Tevinter's been holding off the Qunari for years. Like they've got it all. So how come they couldn't handle this? And why is Minrathous in a mess?
To shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Ah, she gave her a nickname. Thank you for coming back.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away. So, thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
Thank you.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
No, someone gotta do it though.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Let's see. So we recruited Taash, and I'm guessing everybody's got something to say. Perfect. Nev is hardened. I feel like we already got that. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Wait. Taash got a room, but there's no, we have book club notes? Our first book club meeting. Emmerich, Balara, Harding, and Nev. Okay. We have book club. Wait, is there more? We have book club meetings. Oh. No missives. Okay. I have 2 skill points. So, lightning quiver. This is arrows gained. Let's do this. So we'll be here and then here, which I am excited. I'm curious to see it. I mean, because we can respec at any time, which is nice. So, Taash has 2 points. It's interesting. Taash has no healing skills. What was your one? This one, the dragon fire strike. Okay. We'll do this and then this. Okay. I think that's everybody. And then what did I get? Oh, more rings. I'm good for right now on that. So, did I pick up? I feel like I picked up new armor stuff. When we were out and about that I haven't, like, obviously checked. Weird that nobody wants to talk up here. Like, I guess I kind of assumed that Taash would, because, like, new kid on the block kind of thing. Let's see. Anything? So we got this, right? We saw that. I still think that this is cool. I still think that is very cool. Right, we've seen this. We saw this. Okay, so that's that. Oh, this is the other one we picked up. That Oh. Well, that's interesting. So what was I wearing before this? No. Wait, what was I wearing? Oh my gosh, I can't see it now in my brain. There we go. I think we'll keep this for now. Still kind of like this. Well, I'm going to keep this for now. And then jammies. We're still here. I wish this had no gloves. Like, see how like they cut off the arms here? I wish they like that was that. Like, I wish it was short sleeve. Or just something a little bit more similar to this, because I think that would look pretty cool. And I think we're good on everything else for right now. All right. So I guess we'll go step outside, and then I want to go do some exploration stuff. Like, I know we've got story, but I want to go out, see what the world has to offer me, especially what the crossroads has to offer me. No? Yes? No? No. No. So just, oh, I gotta go take Lucanus to do his thing. We haven't done that. Oh, is that on or off? That might be on. It's so hard to see if her light's on or not. Hey!
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Safe from tiny monsters.
Well, when the army of miniature monsters invade, we'll know how to beat them.
Size is nothing. A Rygar can ruin your day with one bite. The poison swells your brain.
Ah, that could explain Solus.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Honestly, that's kind of impressive. Who's it for?
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Fair enough. Sculpting toys. So he is a bit egotistical, yes.
Yeah, Ludrig and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
No.
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh. I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Hunt should be okay, we're flirting.
I like a hunt with some challenge to it.
What's your quarry?
I'm thinking... a Grey Warden, maybe an elf. Maybe both. I can't decide.
That too much to handle?
It's best if you keep them guessing.
Well, you'll need special bait to lure that sort out. Doesn't just fall for anything.
Noted. So, where's the Gloomhowler in all this?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
So you learned by doing?
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half lion, half eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. I'll see you around.